need any flowers today. Not for this guy. We just need our colors. Hi, Marjolyn. How are you? How are you doing? It is hot here today. A little hotter than I think most of us are ready for. You know what, let's move him. It went right from spring to summer here. I'm doing good. I've been out working in the yard and, you know, working on getting stuff done. It's sad. Every year I notice that I can't do as much as I did last year, but that's okay. I'm getting there. So I am on the lookout. I have the old iron beds, yeah, that come down and they got the post and the designs. I use them as a fence in my yard, and the headboards I put in the gardens. And I'm on the lookout for one more set. I have two going across the front. I want two going down the side, and then that's it, because I have to be able to get back to my two garages. But I'm trying to find one more that nobody wants an arm and a leg for. So you got good weather. Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. I didn't get any pictures from you. I thought you were going to send me some pictures. Now you can send them to this page, or you can send them to my Junk Wench page, whichever one you want to use. But I would love to see your work. No, I'm glad you got good weather today. Chance to get out to enjoy it. I've been trying to kind of figure out what color I want to do these legs. There's a part of me that's kind of thinking that yellow really isn't too bad. Yeah, maybe touch it up some. I didn't get them. You sent them to this one, right? I wonder why they didn't come through. Let me look. Huh. Now see, it's asking me to... That's weird. I don't know what's going on here. I'll have to double check it after I get out of here. I am not sure, because I've been watching for them. Okay, you used Messenger. Alright, let me check. I will check when we got off. I was just going to check now. It keeps saying save logged on info. So I'm wondering if something is going on with that I was not aware of. So, my name is Lisa. I am the Junk Wench. That is my page on Facebook. You can follow me on here if you want, but most of my crafts are on the Junk Wench. If the Red Live is here, don't hesitate to ask a question. If I miss it or I don't see it, I do go back and look. If you catch the live afterwards, please hashtag replay, and that lets me know you watched. Gives me a chance to say thank you. Lets me know if you have any questions or idea, you know, anything. So if you hashtag replay, it lets me know to look. So I would appreciate that. I'm going to get started. I think I'm going to work with the blue first. I mean, this is all dry. Now, you can take... Hi, Connie. How are you? We are just getting started. You can see, you know, like I have these points. And you can sand those down. I happen to like them. It's just me. I like the texture. I like the way it looks with the texture on there. So I tend to leave it on there. Although some of it will break off as you're painting it. Only because, yes, some of them, it's small and it's thin. So, but I want to kind of match up the blue on these ends today, and then I don't want the brown. I want, it's hard because it's kind of, you got this rusty color. So I think what I'm going to do is mix a couple of blues and then maybe tap on some brown. My paints just came in today. I was getting worried. I ordered these like 2 weeks ago so that they would be here. I'm just going to put a little bit in here. I don't want to have that big jar up there. I don't want to take the chance of spilling it. And I know me, I'd end up spilling it. Yeah, see, already all over my fingers. Ah! Let me grab a wipe real quick. It took, I mean, it was a good 24 hours. Hi, Cheryl Ann, how are you? And, you know, this was dry. So it doesn't take long, but it is just long enough, yeah, that we can't do these at the same time. Alright, so I just want to use some of this blue. I'm going to dab on, let me move this so you guys can see. There we go. I'm going to use both colors and just kind of dab it in because I want it to get in and around it. Sometimes going over the texture, it just doesn't get around it. I don't want to go any further than, yeah, where my pieces are here. And the little ones I'll use a fine brush on. Slide them over here. I want to do this side. Hi, Elaine. Is that Elaine? Ellen? How are you today? Whoop. The cup popped. I jumped. I'm just kind of mixing the two blues. Yeah, as I go across. Because then I'll have to do like a, you know, brown rust color on it. And that's where I'll mix in with the gold. I'll put some gold and some brown in the same container and kind of use both. So my daughter has her first, it's at a local restaurant. It's a craft show. I don't think it's going to be really big, but I don't know for sure. But she has her first one tomorrow night. So I am excited to go. A friend of mine's going to go with me. We're going to surprise her. And let me get my brown and my gold mixed up here. You know, just to support her, you know. It's a new venture for her. It's not something she's ever done. You know what? That may not be too big. So, I'm sure she's nervous. I think she's excited. But she's doing all of the, yeah, what do I put on the table? What kind of cloth do I get? What do I get to display them and show them? So, she's at that interesting stage today where she's trying to figure it all out. I told her I'd make a couple of, I do the wood frames, you know, and then you put the wire, some say it's chicken wire, and that's what it looks like, you know, on the frame, and then you could hang your earrings and things. And I'd asked her if she wanted one, and she just wasn't sure, you know, what she wanted to do yet, you know. So, let me scoot these over here so you can kind of see. I just want to get some of the flowers that are, you know, kind of in here. It does, you know, when it dries, the paint does go down some. But I want to just kind of try and get as close of a blend as I can on this. And then I will go in with a smaller brush and get these guys with the gold, because I want them to kind of play in with the gold in here. I got a new frame yesterday to do the big lion on, like I did the elephant. So I'm excited to do him. I got the, yeah, the stencils done last night on it. And I will hit some of the florals in here with this as well. Just go right across the top where you want it, you know. I am using actually a couple different brands. The brown is Paint Couture. The blue is DIY, it's Debbie Beard. The gold is, let me see, Art Alchemy. I do use a lot of different paints. If I find something I like, I stick with it. I'm not interested in trying 50 different things. As soon as I know I like it, I'm good. And that's what I stay with. Alright, I want to get some gold over here too, just so it all blends in with those flowers. Alright, let me do the other side, and then I'll show you what we got. I am actually doing my first auction this Saturday, live, and let me tell you, I am petrified. Gonna do it. Yeah, it's one of those things, like they say, sometimes you just gotta do it, right? But I am scared. I don't know. It's auction is different than going live, you know? So, but, yep, I am going to give it a shot and see how it goes. It'll be on my Junk Wench page. Anybody's allowed on there. You don't have to join. Actually, a friend of mine and I, we are doing it together. So we can kind of back each other up. You know? So, I mean, I'm excited. But I'm still really nervous about it. But it's one of those next steps I gotta take, you know? So, oof. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Everybody have a good weekend? Mine was kind of quiet for the most part. I got to spend Saturday with some grandkids. I did get to go to auction. I went to auction on Saturday. They were doing a, what did they call it? Basically a taxidermy auction. It was somebody who had passed, who was a collector. You know, taxidermy, skulls, furs. It was kind of weird. There were human remains there, which I thought was really weird. But I got a skull. I got a cow skull to do. So I'm excited to do that. I epoxy those. And, you know, use the real crystals on them. So I am excited. I did one years ago. It was a Highland cow. And it's at a shop up about 20 minutes from here. On display. People have asked to buy it, but it's not for sale. My sister gave it to me. I know this sounds weird. It was her cow. It was a Highland cow. And she knows, you know, if it's Highland, I'm into it. So I won't sell it, you know. But I get to take this one up there, and that one I will be able to sell. I'm just adding a little more blue here and there where I put the gold. Because if you look, like some of the inside some of these leaves, you can see the blue up against the gold. So I want to try and mimic that a little bit. So, alright, let's see here. A little bit over here, maybe. So I was excited for that. So, you know, I have another cow to do. I mean, he's going to take a couple weeks, but I thought maybe I'd do him live. Because, you know, it takes coats of epoxy, like, to cover it. So, and I got it at a good price, so I was really happy about that. But I could not believe that apparently the guy who passed lived in England for several years. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I certainly hope so. All right, now it's got to dry yet, but what do you think? You think that blends in pretty good? think I may need some more brown right here. That's a little much. So I think I'm going to add a little more right there. Just so it goes down a little bit. There we go. Alright, I feel better about that. What was it? Oh! So my understanding is that this guy lived in England. They said the name of the town, I don't remember now. But when he was digging for something on his property, they found these human remains that they claim are from like the 16th century or 17th century. So they're really old. And because he found them on his property, he was apparently allowed to bring them back to the United States. I guess there's custom things involved in all of that. They went for a couple $1,000s, people. Could not believe it. Yeah, a couple $1,000s. How crazy is that? Alright, now, see, he's got brown and golds, so I'm going to do more of that up here. Let me flip the first side over so you guys can see it. Yeah, people were paying that. I couldn't believe it. And there was no, what do they call it, no providence. I mean, there wasn't a piece of paper that said that that's what they were. They were going off of, you know, this guy and his collection. And I guess you just assume he's right, you know. But still, why do you pay that kind of money to have a box of bones? I don't know. I was just totally amazed by it. Couldn't believe, you know, what some of this stuff was going for. But it's always interesting. I mean, it's fun to watch. And I learn as I watch, which is nice. You know, I learn about different things and different furniture types that I knew nothing about. I had no idea mid-century modern was so popular. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do with them. I mean, I am totally clueless. And maybe they have a museum or something, you know? I mean, I don't know. That's possible, I guess. That they have some type of a museum and they wanted them for that. But, you know, I do like the fact that I get to learn what some of these furniture values are that I would have never known. Never known. So that's cool. I go because I get furniture pieces cheap. You know, a lot of times I will get a really nice piece for $5 or $10 because nobody else wants it. I want it so I can paint it, you know, and upcycle it. So it's a good way to get furniture and check it out before you buy it. That's what I really like about it. Alright, let's see. I want to get a little gold down here so he matches up nice. Okay. I think I'm going to put this out on my porch. My porch is kind of funky, natural, fairyland kind of thing. And I think this one might go nice out there. I'm going to try not to cover that up. But it was interesting. I used to go every Thursday night. I loved it. But things changed, and I'm not available, to go Thursday nights until like after 5 o'clock. So I do miss a lot of the furniture. So now I have to give them a price, and then it's wait and see whether or not I win it. We are down to one puppy left to find a home for. I'm real happy about that. We're finding homes for them. Couple weeks, they'll be ready to go. Some of that gold in here. This top piece is going to be fun because all this can be gemstones, and you can follow them out up both sides, and you can go down both sides if you want. I probably won't do it to the sides, but I thought it would be fun to put some on the front here. Had my mammogram this morning, everything's good. Waiting for the results. I get the, they call it a low dose. They check your lungs if you were a smoker, and I was a smoker for years. I'm just coming up on my 1-year anniversary of not smoking. So I go and get that done too at the same time. But I haven't gotten those results yet. If you mean the puppies, I'm not keeping any. If you get some gold mixed in here, so it kind of flows into all these wonderful animal skins here. I was going to keep a puppy. I was seriously thinking about it. My fear is I will probably sell it and move after I lose Ruger into something smaller, maybe like a mobile home park or something. A lot of them here do not allow big dogs. A lot of them don't allow German Shepherds. So, and it wouldn't be fair to get a puppy. And if they did allow it, for it not to be able, he is not on a leash. Ruger's never on a leash. It wouldn't be fair to raise a puppy off leash and then all of a sudden, boom, you always have to be on one. It just wouldn't be fair, So I kind of looked at all those things and decided not to do it. Although my heart really wants to. Alright. Whoops. Let's see. All right, there's the front. What do you think? Now, I just want to make sure this is pretty dry before I flip it over. And it feels like it is. Okay. And then we'll get this side done. Get my blues again. I enjoyed doing this piece. I had forgotten, I always used texture when I did furniture, and I don't know why, but I wasn't using it, you know, with the crafts like I used to. So I'm glad I'm doing it again. I had really missed it. Let me get the brown. Whoop. Got a drip. Got a runaway. When I was growing up, we had a boat. Yeah, I used to go out all the time. We were campers. You know, and then went fishing in the ocean. And anytime a bug got on there with us, my father would say, "Up, got a hitchhiker." I don't know why. I just thought of that when, you know, that trip tried to get away. I'm really liking this gold. It's thick. It's not real thin. It's a thicker gold. Like, look. But I am really liking how it goes on. One coat does a great job. In covering. And it doesn't take long to dry. I've always used the liquid gold leaf. And I was out, in fact it came today. So I've been using this, and it's like, oh, I like this. It works well, it blends good. So I don't know, I may switch to this one. Get some gold down here. And see, that's a really big piece right here. See how it's, but I like it. To me, it just adds character. Summer's coming soon. Always get my grandson Blake all summer. So I am looking forward to that. He's 10. His older brother is 14. He turns 15 this year. He gets to stay home. Yeah, it's a pretty gold, isn't it? It says it's an acrylic paint. But I like the fact that it's thick. It's not going to dump easy on me, you know, that kind of stuff. And I like how nicely it goes on. That's the big thing. It just goes on really nice. I was on the phone last night, and I had made some molds with some plaster. And I sat there with this gold, and I got them all painted gold. I may have to repaint them, but I got the first coat of something on them anyway. And I just kept thinking, I like this paint. You know? Some brown in there. And I only needed one coat. Here, I'll show you. That was one coat of this gold. It really took it very well. It went on nice. There are no lines or anything. I used, it's called precast. And you kind of make like a slip of plaster. And you fill your molds. It's dry in like an hour. And you can pop it out of the mold. It is cheap. It's quick. It's easy. So I had made a bunch of them on Sunday. When I got home Sunday, I got them all out of the molds. Yeah, this gold is drying quick. Look. Liquid gold takes a little while. But this dries really quick. And I also like the fact that it's not like drippy because it's so thick. I don't have drips all over the place, which is nice. But I am looking forward to summer hitting. We go to the pool and, yeah, we take Ruger on long walks. Yeah, stuff like that. Although, he wants to bring his Xbox. I was like, no, I don't want you on Xbox all day. I want to spend time with you, you know? But he wants to bring his old Xbox. Hi, Ann. How are you doing today? Yeah, so he can play Xbox. And I thought I might just say to him, look, you can bring it, but a couple days a week, you are totally mine. We will go swimming or hiking. We'll do something, you know? I don't want him on this stupid game all summer. So we'll see. I look forward to creating all these memories. Yeah, these are the memories he's going to tell his kids about someday, you know? I want to make those memories. Yeah, I wasn't quite ready for that one when he said about bringing the Xbox. I was like, oh, I don't know. I just want, outside and play. Do things. When they were little, oh my Lord, I had a blast with them. Let me set this one down. They are important. I had a thing, and I did it with my kids, and I would tickle them, and I wouldn't stop till they said, I love you. Then I did it with the grandkids, the same thing. Yeah, they would have to say, I love you, and I would stop. And I love it when the older grandkids do it to the younger grandkids, and they say, you know, I love you, and then they stop tickling them. Yeah, for me, those are memories, you know. A little more brown right there, just so it's not. All right, let me lift this up and see what you guys think. All right, what do you think? There's the front, and there's the back. You think the blending's going pretty good? It's matching up all right? Oh, you know what? In a minute. I do see a spot where I can still see white. Now that I'm looking down this way. I didn't quite get it. The 15-year-old one that doesn't come anymore. Yeah, they used to come over to get in the pool all the time. And he was, yeah, he was the only one. They hadn't had Blake yet. Bryce is in the pool playing. Nobody's with him. We're all just sitting there, you know, watching him play in the pool. The next thing we know, my husband, who never gets in the pool, ever. I just want a little brown under the front here. Strips down to his underwear, puts his hands on the side and flips in and starts chasing Bryce around. Yeah, we're all like, because he does not get in the pool. Bryce was maybe 5 or 6. He still remembers that day. He remembers that he is the only one that Pop ever got in the pool with. Yeah, and I mean, I lost Ed 7 years ago, so he was 7, almost 8, when he lost his grandpop, you know. But the fact that he remembers that, he remembers, like, I can't believe Pop got in his underwear outside, you know. So it's a fun memory, and that's what I want for them. I want them to have those memories to pass down. What is that one? Okay. Now the fun begins. Crystal's on here. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good. I'm doing good. Let me move this. Because I'm not putting, yeah, like flowers or florals or anything on here. Alright, what have I got here? Alright, there's some blues in here. So I can do some light blues. And maybe some darker blues. Let's see. Yeah, that has light and dark. So I'm going to do some blues in this, in the middle. I'm not going to do the whole middle because I want to do, you know, across here so that you guys at least see where all, you know, you can put these. But Joan can get you this paper. So, and it's pretty paper. I really like it. This is my second project. And of course I still have the door I'm going to do with it. I want to get it in like an 11 by 17 for the door, you know, something a little bigger, so that it covers that whole panel that I want it to cover. Yeah, the worst part is when you can't see where you dropped the glue. I hate that. Okay, and we'll do some darker blues. Or you could do all gold in here if you wanted, you know. It just, when I look at it, I see different colors. So I thought, I'm just going to put some blues and some clears. Yeah, just put different colors in here, so it blings some. Do a couple greens. Now, you know what? I'm going to do a couple oranges. Orange and blue is pretty together. Okay. See, the fun thing is, yeah, you can completely fill that up if you want. And then there's all these spots out here where there are jewels that you can do. And you can go up here. Now those I'm all going to do in like a brown. Those I'll do all one color. Alright, let me get a little more glue back on my stick. But I figured, like these colors, I'll just do all of these the same. And then just have, yeah, that middle, the different colors, so they maybe stand out a little bit, you know. Oh, don't flip over. There we go. I did a thing this morning. It was a crown. And I got to play with pearls. And if you don't know, you can buy half pearls to put on stuff. So I'm going to go right up the side there. Everywhere, yeah, where it looks a little darker to me is where I'm putting these. You could do it to the sides if you wanted, but I just want the front done. Okay, I gotta get up here. Oop. Try that again. So, but it was fun working with those pearls and making something. I was putting them on the crown, and they're shiny in different colors. You get like a whole kit. It's on Amazon, and you know what? It wasn't expensive. I don't remember how much, but it wasn't expensive. Because a lot of things have pearls on it. I'm going to add one there. But, I mean, you can add wherever you want on here, you know. I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I have enough gold. I don't like those ones. That won't work. I'm pretty much out of gold, unfortunately. A little bit. So I'm just going to do a little bit of this circle with the gold. And then when I get more, I'll fill it in and do the whole circle with the gold. Because I think I would like the whole circle done in gold. Might be able to do the 4/4. Enough to do that. I'm sorry if I'm not answering questions, guys. Standing up here, I'm not seeing them. I'll put him right there. You know what? The only thing I want to do is add a little. I put a couple white ones in here because they always sparkle nice. You get the clear ones. And the color ones are always pretty, but I don't know, it's the clear that is always the big winner. Come here. So I want to put a couple clear ones in. One there. I'm going to do right there. And then I'll show you what it looks like and let me know what you think so far. Okay, let me flip him over so that you guys can see him. I gave my grandson diet green tea the other night. It was all I had. If you could have seen the face he made. Alright, I'm going to look at my, can you see the stones? I'm trying to look at my thing so that the light is right. Alright, what do you think? You think it looks good? Oh, thanks, Santa. Throw some of those hearts up, guys, if you like it. Facebook likes to see those. Now, do you think I should put some on the, like maybe the middle of the flower? I don't know. I kind of think I just like it in here. I don't want to overdo. I hate trying to figure out that line. I know what I do want to do real quick before I forget and before all of my brushes are used up. I want to do the bottom here. Get some, yeah, the blue and the brown on here. So that that matches, because that just looks like wood right now. Okay. You know, you can do these shelves and hang them on the wall. I have a couple where I actually put, you know, like another shelf in the middle of it. And it hangs on the wall above my desk. They're just fun and different, you know. Okay, well, let me get under here. So that it matches the top. I love the shells, yeah, made out of the drawers. Okay, need a little brown. I think the browns match in there pretty good. Okay. Yeah. That matches up pretty good. Alright, so, what do you think? There's our back with our texture. Can you see the texture on there? I don't know if you can, see it that well on there, but, and then we have the texture on that side. And there's our front. And there's the side. I think it blended pretty good. I am happy with it. I almost feel like the color the legs are works. I think that matches well. It may just be, about putting another coat of that on. But I do think that matches pretty well. Now I want to match these up. You know what, it's going to be easier to just open the jar. There it is. Because up top is not matching. I don't know if I'm going to worry about painting inside. I had thought about maybe some cloth. I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to use it for, and then I'll know what I want to put inside. And this is probably going to take 2 coats up there. It looks like. And my guess is I'm probably going to put like magazines and books in it on the porch, so that when I sit out there, I have quick access. I love to sit out there in the mornings and just read before it gets too hot. I have a fan, but it's kind of shot. I need to get a new one. And I haven't done that yet because it was winter time. So... but now it's time. Now I have the air on in here. Can you guys hear that? I meant to ask you earlier, I kind of forgot. The first time I've turned the air on. Poor Ruger was up here huffing and puffing. He's hot. Oh, thanks, Anna. I love playing with color. I will definitely, have to do another coat of this later, but I want to get the first coat on here. I love blending. That's what I really like to do. And I just got these paints that I was telling you I just got. It's like a clay based. I'm not an affiliate or anything. It's just a clay based, so it blends really well, and it blends, like you can water it down like 5 or 6 times and the color is still just as vibrant. And I love that about that paint. I use it, to do furniture a lot. Just do a little brown here and there so it matches those sides some. And do the same thing over here. I want to make sure I get across the edge of the paper with the brown so it matches. There we go. And then I will do another coat later on to get it, yeah, finished up, because it's going to need 2 coats. That's for sure. And then I'm going to have to seal it. This does not have the built-in top sealer like some of them do. Okay, cool. Put those away. Close this up so I don't spill it. They are very nice. I really like them. I ordered them online through Jamie's Vintage. There was a lady locally selling them. She went out of business. And I don't have anybody else local. I had to find someone online. So I ordered like $300 worth of paints the other week. I was like, oh my God. But I got all the colors I needed. I got a few extra colors that are new that I haven't gotten a chance to play with yet. And it's starting to warm up, which means I can go out in my garage and paint. Yeah, right now I have to do furniture in my kitchen. So I am excited that soon I'll be able to go, you know, outside and work outside and not have to worry about putting everything away. So, but I really like them. I like the fact that they blend easy. You can reactivate it. I like that with my blending, you know. So, oh, now see, we're still hot here today, Anna. We're like 84 or 86. I took Ruger out and all the hairs. I thought, he doesn't want to be out here. He still has his winter coat. You know, he doesn't shed that for like another month or so. And we're already in the 80s. I actually got a little color yesterday. That was nice. I was happy about that because a start on my tan. Although I had a shirt like this on, which means I'll have a farmer's tan. So, but yep, I mean, that's it, guys. She's done. There's our sparkle. Then our sides. Our first foray into furniture, because some of you said you wanted to do some furniture. So I figured I'd start doing a couple bigger pieces. I'm going to try and see if I can find like a suitcase or something to do. You know, just some different things, you know, instead of the same all the time. Suitcases are fun. I like doing suitcases. So I don't know yet what I'm doing next week, but I will be here again at 3. It's Eastern time. I'm in Pennsylvania. And I hope you guys come join me again. I'm enjoying, yeah, meeting new people, so. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's hot for him because he still has his long winter coat. So, all right, well, you guys have a good rest of the week. Marjolaine, I'm going to look at that, find out why it won't let me log in so I can see your pictures. So, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you guys later. Bye.